I think it's time for us to play Flip the Book if you're happy to have a go. So I have 3 books. So would you like book number 1, 2 or 3? And Bianca can't see them.
3.
3. Okay, that's the spirituality book. So you've got to pick between 1 and 188.
54.
54. Oh, okay, so we have, we normally say paragraphs, but this is actually a page full of questions. So you got question 2 or question 3 to pick from?
3.
3, okay. So I have to sort of set this up a little bit. So in the book, this is a quick overview. There's 2 people standing on one side of a river and there's all these stepping stones, but you're going to have to step on truth and you're going to have to walk on your reality. You're going to have to feel your own feelings to get over the other side. And this is set up that you're the person standing next to someone who's contemplating going across the river, and they're going to have to deal with all these things. And here's their debunk why they don't want to go. So they'll say, I already know what this is all about, so I don't need to walk on the stepping stones. I have completed this journey before. I don't need to do it again. I was born with this understanding and I have my own enlightened experiences, so I don't need to bother with the exploration, as I already know. So this is motivated by their beliefs. So the first part of the question is, what are they exposing with this attitude?
Their immovability.
Right.
So I think that what's being exposed there is the belief that you can truly ever know everything.
Yes.
And so, you know, it's a bit like that Johari window, you know, the blind self. We can't even really know everything. It's a journey for the rest of our lives, lives, whatever it might be. So yeah, there's I've discovered some parts of myself, and that might be great. That might have not been a very good experience either. But I don't need to go any further. I'm happy where I am, or I'm actually don't need to go further because I'm scared.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you believe they fear losing?
Their sense of identity of who they are right now.
Yeah, and their sense of being able to control it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And what is your this is the last question for it. What is your advice for them?
To be curious about what they could discover.
Yeah.
Is there a part of them that they feel? Do they feel fully fulfilled where they are? Do they know every part of themselves? And could they be curious about what the rest of that looks like? And then I would be saying, I would love to go on this journey of discovery and curiosity with you.
That's brilliant. I think that page was very fitting for you, actually.
Well,
that's what you do. Take them across the river. Because it's fascinating. We get to that point sometimes in our own development and our own understanding where it's the fight against going towards the curiosity that does the damage. Whereas if we just lean in that little bit further, and once we've leaned in, it's not as hard as what we think it's going to be. Yeah, the protection of trying not to go there, that's the hard work.
Absolutely. And that holding that mask up that I've got everything together, I don't personally, you know. No one does. I'm very honest. If I'm sad, because sadness is an emotion like all the others.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling sad or I'm grieving, you know, I'll be honest with the people I'm working with that day, and I'll say, hey, I just want to let you know that I'm sitting in sadness, but I'm prepared to continue to hold space for you if you would like me to. And so what that does is that normalizes that emotion is okay, that even me, the therapist who does not have all her shit together. And then what happens is they know that if I am maybe not, I'm a little off, like I'm not the same as what I normally am, that's actually not related to them.
Yeah, there's a reason for it.
And and so quite often when I acknowledge if I'm sitting in a space or I'm really tired or something like that, my humanness, that's actually gives permission to the person I'm working with to also be human.
Yeah, for sure. I always say I'm an evolving soul, and some days you're going to get me and I'm really conscious, and other days you're going to go, what happened there? You know, like, because you do, you know, that we're emotional beings and
Absolutely.
We're living those journeys, and the idea is we've got to have those moments or experiences to drag up whatever's left in our system for us to resolve. So we can't find them without experiencing them. So it's just part of the journey.
Absolutely.
So thank you, Bianca. I've really enjoyed our conversation, our yarn, and thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, thank you. It's been awesome.